I'm Allison Nieder, and today I'm speaking with Jem Ozansari, Product Development Engineer for Calik Denim, about a new yarn technology Calik has developed called E-Denim. Calik's patent-pending process allows them to incorporate higher recycled fiber content in a ring-spun yarn. So welcome, Jem.
Hi, Alison. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
So let's start out with, most of the Kingpin's audience has a good working knowledge of textile production. But for those who don't, can you start by breaking down the two basic spinning technologies, open end and ring spinning, and explain how each affects the quality of a denim fabric?
Yes. As we all know, yarn and fabric quality in ring spinning are directly proportional at the fiber length. As the amount of the short fiber increase, the yarn strength and the fabric quality decrease, which also makes production difficult. However, in open-end spinning, the fibers can be much more shorter due to spinning technique. This is because all long fibers are broken and shortened during the spinning. Therefore, we are able to use 100% recycled fibers during the open-end spinning, which we think is incredible.
Mm-hmm. So I understand the ring spinning process presents some difficulties when using recycled content or creating high stretch fabrics. Can you explain that?
Since the length of the recycled fibers are much shorter than normal cotton, we need to optimize the use of these recycled fibers to achieve the high quality and consistent fabrics. When creating a super stretch fabrics, we are only able to use 20% recycled fibers.
Were you getting a lot of inquiries for ring spun yarns with a higher recycled content?
So yes, we do get many demands, which was the reason why we developed our technology. As Calik Denim, we work rapidly on the circular design because we are wary of the sustainability.
So let's get into some details about E-Denim technology. How is it made and what's the construction?
First, we produce very fine open-end yarn, which is made like 100% recycled fibers. After that, we put this open-end yarn into the center and wrap it with the optimally blended recycled cotton and high quality cotton to produce the finished ring spun yarn. Basically like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's talk about how much recycled content can you use?
So after this technology, we are now able to use like 40 to 50% of recycled material in our super stretch fabric, and also we can double it into rigid fabrics.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. How does the yarn perform compared to a ring spun yarn without any recycled content?
Before we came out this technology, we were using recycled contents at the optimum level, and we didn't have any problems with the performance. After we started using E-Denim technology, the performance is not affected either. When we compare the yarns made with the recycled content and the yarns made without recycled content, we don't have any issues with the performance, appearance, and also quality as well.
Are there other applications for this construction, like other fibers you can use?
Yeah, we can put any recycled fiber in this construction, including the refibra, which is currently available.
Mhm. Excellent. I understand that E-Denim also helps manufacturers and brands with their transparency
Yeah,
initiatives. Can you explain how that is?
yeah, with the traceability and transparency at the moment being one of the biggest necessity for the being eco-friendly. This technology will be easily visible to the end consumer. When you untwist the yarn, you can easily see the recycled material in the core, which is certified. Shortly, designing the collection of the feature, Calik assumed responsibility for the fundamental importance of building circular system in the transformation of the fashion, essential to make our world more sustainable. Waste becomes a precious resource through ingenious technology. So we can communicate our vision through a technology like E-Denim with a 5 words.
Mhm.
Envision, engineered, aesthetics, ecological, and ethics.
Excellent. Is that also something that your customers are asking for assistance in helping them achieve their transparency goals?
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of demand on about the transparency and traceability as well.
Mhm. Well, excellent. Well, thank you so much for speaking with me and explaining to me about E-Denim. It's really interesting.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me.